There you go. 6-point win tonight for the Rockets. As there were 35 lead changes in this game, 19 ties.
What's the NBA record for lead changes? Do you think we just said
that? No, I don't. But Bulls were kind of like gum on your shoe. Just couldn't shake them, couldn't get rid of them tonight. Bulls played well. The Rockets win at 119-113. Put them to bed moment presented by Texas Mattress Makers. Kevin Durant took 3 shots in the fourth quarter. A couple of them were big time dunks.
Well, he took 3 shots only because he had 3 guys guarding him. But 2 of them was the fact that he was active and was able to pick up the ball and take the ball to the basket. And when they saw him coming, and once he went airbound, everybody got out to pull bucket.
Yeah, the aggression of Kevin Durant in that fourth quarter, knowing, oh, you know what? Yeah, don't step into that lane right there.
Nobody wants to be what they call an NBA poster ball boy getting dunked on.
Yeah, another good night tonight, though, for Kevin Durant. 23 for Amen Thompson to go along with 5 boards. Josh Okogie took 2 shots. He made them both. He finishes 4 points, 3 rebounds, 23 and 11 for Alperen Sengun to go along with 7 rebounds in this game. Jabari Smith, good fourth quarter for him. He scored 10 of his 18 in that fourth quarter. And KD, as I said, double-doubled, 28 points, 10 rebounds.
Obviously, he was the difference maker in the fourth. Mm-hmm. They rotated away from him. The Rockets were smart enough to swing the ball to him, still trust him if he's open to take that shot. And that's exactly what he did. There was no way that he was able to pass up that shot because there was nobody in front of him on 2 of the shots. And then the middle distance shot where he drove into the middle and took that little jumper. The defense, I don't know what they thought they were doing to him mentally, but what they did was give him his confidence back to make those shots.
Rockets will play their next 4 here at Toyota Center. They go to 12-2 at home on the season, including 7 straight wins here at the friendly confines of Toyota Center. There's your final score tonight, 119-113. There's your final score, 119-113 here in downtown Houston as the Rockets pick up the victory. It's a while to get to that number 23, but they got it done here tonight. 23-14 on the season, 12-2 here at home. For drive of the game, Josh Okogie back in that starting lineup tonight, Murph.
I truly appreciate his game. Whatever you ask him to do, he's going to do to the best of his ability. He's not looking to be too much into the offense. He'll take whatever is given. What they said, he fits in where he can get in. And he does a nice job of that. He got some important minutes out there. The game going back and forth the way he did. So he was impactful for the Rockets tonight.
Knows his role.
Absolutely. Never goes outside his game.
All right. Rockets, they needed it all tonight. It wasn't easy. They pulled away late and were able to get the win. Alperen Sengun playing in his second game since coming back from that ankle injury. And tonight, it wasn't bad last time out, but looked even better here tonight. Very fluid in the lane, getting to the rim. 23 tonight to go along with 7 rebounds and 11 assists.
I love the way he schools people with his footwork. He'll find a way to get in around that basket. He does a nice job getting in there. And the fact that he has that little baby hook, left and right-handed, gets defense out of position.
Murph, we kind of take it for granted because we watch this game each and every night. But 11 assists, that's a big number for a point guard, much less a center.
Well, the fact that the offense goes through him and he knows not he, but his teammates know when he has the ball in his hands that they're moving, he's going to get them a good shot, especially when you look at him and Amen Thompson working together because Amen gets a lot of points off of him going baseline.
Yeah, Rockets ended up in this game. They shot 52% in the first half, and they just kept pouring it on in the second half. Again, Bulls would not go away, but they shoot 51% in that second half. Tre Jones was fantastic tonight. Career high 34 points.
11 for 12.
Is that good? You're the analyst. Is that good?
That's fabulous.
Okay.
But going back, you're going to have one player on every team that's going to have a fairly decent night. But the key to the game tonight, second half, was the Rockets defense. The Rockets shot 51%, but they held Chicago to 43% shooting.
Yeah, that was the crazy part about it too, is at halftime, the Rockets were shooting better than 50%. They were The Bulls were shooting about 45%, and yet the Bulls had the 3-point lead. It flipped like it was supposed to in the second half. Yeah.
They got some hustle points in the first half that they didn't get in the second.
Mm-hmm. All right, and the Rockets get the win. That's their fourth straight win against the Chicago Bulls. You have to go back to all the way back to the debate, 2017, last time the Rockets had this long of a winning streak. I mean, it seems like, I don't know, easy as 28, you'll see. He goes out there and gets it done. Tonight used a lot of the middle distance in this one tonight, especially early on.
Well, but see, the one thing you got to remember now, he's an old wily fox. He's been around for a minute, so he knows to take what the defense gives him. He took a couple of threes early. Apparently didn't feel good to him, so he started working on his middle distance game, and that's when he got involved.
You know, and I know he's not going to make everyone. No one does. But
one night he will. I'm telling you.
That's 17 to 14-foot jumper. That right there, that's indefensible. When he gets it up above his head.
Well, come on now. The man's 6'11" with
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, with the 7-foot arm span. And the fact that, and you're right, and he shoots the ball up over his head. So if you get to that, you got to be Jabari or Will Chamberlain or somebody.
Well, I don't think either one of them are going to be blocking any shots anytime soon.
No.
119.
What are you, a wise guy?
119-113 final score tonight. Here's a look at what's coming up because the Rockets, the team that's played the fewest number of home games, they'll finally flip that around just a little bit as you got this 5-game homestand started. Obviously tonight, Oklahoma City in town on Thursday. That is a nationally televised game. Then it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves Friday night. Sunday, Pelicans come to town. Then Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs on Tuesday to wrap up this 5-game homestand. So this is one of these homestands you really want to get out and see because they've got some good opponents coming in.
Yeah, they got some good opponents, but their opponents have a good team they're going to be playing against. And with the Rockets being home, they've got to take advantage of being here and playing so many games back to back.
What is it about, some people, the Rockets played really, really well on the road early on. They've struggled mightily lately, losing 9 of their last 12 on the road. But what is it about being at home? Is it just the fact that you are accustomed to the surroundings? You like the shooting background? What is it about playing at home that makes it that much of an advantage?
Well, as a former player, the thing that I looked forward to coming home when being on the road for such a long time, you got to remember when we were on the road for 2 weeks at a time because we didn't have our own play.
Yeah, they had to feed the horses pulling the wagon train back to town after the road trip.
But nevertheless, getting home and getting in, familiar surroundings and the crowd cheering you on, getting your adrenaline pumping early was a major factor.
All right, Oklahoma City, the defending world champs, come to town on Thursday night. Again, that is nationally televised. Murph and I will be back with you on Friday night. Get you ready for the Rockets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Our coverage will begin at 8 o'clock on Friday night. Rockets win it tonight. They beat the Chicago Bulls 119-113. We'll see you Friday.